Welcome to Hero Club members only.
The show where the people who make Hero Club talk about Hero Club, D&D, whatever the hell else we want, with whoever the hell else we want. I'm Jack Quaid.
And I'm George Primavera, and let's do this.
Welcome to Hero Club members only. Glad to have you. This is where we talk about all the things that we don't get to say on the show, 'cause that's not our thing. Welcome to Hero Club members only.
You sound so good in that intro song. I know that none of us heard it just now, but you sound crisp.
Oh, thanks. Cool. Hey, man.
The guitar playing's just like, I forget. Occasionally I've done karaoke with you, and I'm just like, every time I'm like, damn, Primavera's got pipes.
You got the moves. I've got 4 videos of Jack Quaid dancing at karaoke on my phone.
I have realistically one move, and it's just me flailing around my arms like the noodle boy I am.
They're variations on the wiggle, but you characterize each with grace and aplomb.
Variations on the wiggle is incredible. Way to put it. Sorry. Go ahead, George.
Thank you guys for tuning. Thank you guys for tuning into Members Only once again. We are here with Jack Quaid and Mr. Haley Joel Osment. Thank you for joining us.
Haley, welcome.
Hello, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're very excited to talk to Haley today and play a little D&D Travel Edition as well. I got like a really fun, crazy thing planned for you guys. But really quick, just want to let everybody listening know, I know we mentioned it really quick at the end of our credits, but we are taking just a couple of weeks off from releasing Paid Back in Spades. So there's going to be a little bit of a delay, but then we're going to come back with episode 7 very soon. In the meantime, we have Haley Joel Osment in studio. We're very excited to talk to you, my man. How's quarantine going?
It's going all right. I guess as good as can be expected under the circumstances. But everybody around here is safe, and that's all you can hope for. And just getting used to staying at home for the next however long period it's going to be before we can go back to work. So I'm happy for things like this, because it's nice to have some human contact through these chats.
I was saying this to somebody. I Zoomed with somebody today, and I was saying like it was like a meeting for something, like something had to be talked about, but I was just so tempted to talk about literally anything with him because it was just so exciting to talk to a human. It was so cool.
The tough thing is that, when you're catching up with people who are elsewhere in the country, whatever, like there's no news except virus-related news. Like there's no sports to talk about. I guess there's still, there was Last Dance and things like that
so
were released, but which I loved and love having that to look forward to on Sundays. But it's just strange because probably by the end of the year, we're going to run out of new televised or streaming content because shows won't have been in production. It's going to be strange.
That's going to be super. I was saying that to Liz, my girlfriend, the other day. I was saying like, yeah, there's going to be a point where like there's nothing coming out. There has to be. Like
It'll be the end of the content.
So
there's no way. There's no way we have that long of a lead to have prepared for this.
Right. And then the lag time once we go back to work is going to be crazy. Like I finally finished Better Call Saul and was like, oh, damn, is it going to be 2 years before I see the next episode?
Oh, yeah.
Succession,
I felt the same way.
all these shows,
Succession.
like,
I was going to say, I just watched Succession. That's I'm like,
Succession.
Please tell me they had season 3 in the can, and I don't think they did.
They were just about to start. I think they were like right about to shoot it. So it's like, the worst timing.
But honestly, I will gladly wait to see a season 3 of that show where those characters deal with this situation.
I wonder if they'll incorporate it. Yeah, that'd be crazy. And they have plenty of time to think about it. Yeah,
it's like, I don't know. We're just like gabbing about Succession at this point, but it's just so good. It just like it.
You know what? This time offers you a chance to get into the backlog of Hulu, and I just discovered the gem that is Ultimate Tag.
What?
I've never seen that.
Ultimate Tag. It is like Glow, but tag. It's like wrestlers with a crazy theme, but it's like competitive tag. Man, there's literally nothing else I can say about it. That's the show. It's really great.
Speaking of things I've watched in quarantine, Haley, your episode of What We Do in the Shadows was so good. I texted you about it.
Thank you.
You were so fucking funny.
I had so much fun doing that one. And that man, I had never done something where it's like 3.5 hours of makeup to get started in the morning, and sometimes we'd take it back off and put
Your
it back
face for
on.
that is
Oh man,
insane.
the special effects team and hair and makeup they have on that show is just incredible. Oh man, and wardrobe too for the rest of them for all their the ancient clothes. It's fantastic.
Oh my god, we actually I think we share a lot of crew, the Toronto crew with the boys and What We Do in the Shadows, and they're all like they're just the best people.
I get to tell my favorite behind the scenes story, which is the arm that Karen like rips almost off my body in that scene in The Boys. They made a prosthetic for it, and then it just went and sat in the FX warehouse or something. And when I went up last fall to do What We Do in the Shadows, it's the same there's a lot of overlap with the special effects team. So they're like, hey, do we still have that arm in the warehouse? And it was the left arm. So we just used it again for What We Do in the Shadows. It's my official arm I'll be using on all projects, I guess, from now forward.
I love that. I mean, that makes so much sense. And I love that happened. I love that they're just like, oh shit, we got this shit right here. Awesome.
I'm sure you had some body cast done for Boys, right? Did you go to that one place and get cast?
Yeah, I did. I did. I almost passed out.
Oh, really? Because when your face covered?
It was like my chest. It was my chest. It's just like, so it was not even that much of me. Oh wait, hold on a second. No, it was like my entire torso.
Oh wow.
Sorry. It was like a shirt. It was I don't even know if we wound up even using it, but it was just one of those things that like, because you don't realize how much oxygen you're getting through your skin.
Yeah.
And they also put like, for the mess of it, they put this they basically gave me like a trash bag skirt. So there's no air flowing into like my lower legs.
Oh man.
And as soon as I said, hey everybody, I'm starting to feel a little bit lightheaded, I was like going down and people were helping me.
Damn.
It was, they were awesome, by the way. It was like such a cool little place, but I'm sure we went to the same place. But
I'll tell you how you know is did you see the giant naked JFK cast in that one storage room?
Oh no, I saw like a guy whose like whole body was just like somebody was like, if you're like flashing your torso, but like pulling open his skin to flash his innards.
Oh my god!
Like
God,
I think a lot of it might have been it might have been the same place because they were just like displaying everything.
Yeah,
it was a true nightmare factory to pass out in, but it was the people there are awesome and just
the best.
Nailed it. You had to get a full on face thing for The Boys, right? When like.
Somehow for The Boys I did. Yeah. Because the face gets completely, spoiler alert, obliterated in that bathroom.
Yeah, it's
some of the most amazing puppet work I've ever seen. Because I came to set one day. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning, and not a lot of people were there. But one of the artists was like painting just my torso with a face of mine that was like in a lot of pain. And it looked very realistic. And then they used that on like a spring to smash like the physical. Ooh. And then it had like blood underneath. So it had like the sound and weight of like a human body. It was incredible to watch.
Just to clarify for the audience, like when you get a cast made of yourself, they basically have to like put, like for Haley's arm, for example, they have to basically encase it and just put on all of this. I guess it's plaster. It's like various goos that come in layers, and then you have to keep it in there until it essentially hardens, and then they can take it off of you. But for the face, do they have to like put like straws up your nose or something so you can like breathe? Like how does that work?
The last time I'd done one was for AI in like 2000 or 2001, and that was like an hour process. The goo has gotten a lot better. It only takes, I think I was only covered up for like 20 minutes or something like that. But yeah, you just have 2 little holes in your face, and they can like rip it off your face if you have, panic or have trouble breathing or something. But yeah, it's
an emergency face rip.
Very weirdly covered. Oh. Yeah. A total peel.
Take it off. Oh yeah.
Take it off, please.
The ultimate spa day.
Oh God.
Well, you and I met on Boys season 1, and I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just speaking for myself, but I was just like, immediately I'm like, I'm friends with this guy. I just felt like I think we like bonded over Subway sandwiches. It was something so dumb that we were just like talked for a while on a day, and I'm like,
yeah.
That guy's chill.
That first, like, I felt the same way. We had that epic shooting day at the house out in whatever neighborhood it was, and yeah, it was one of those days we worked so late at night when whatever fast food arrives, it's like the greatest thing you've ever had. Of just going like,
it's the
about that
best.
Subway sandwich. I'm so hungry.
It's a 3 a.m. Subway sandwich, and I
Yeah.
was just like, this is the greatest meal I've ever received.
Is this
It's such a
was
relief.
this for season 1 you guys were shooting for?
Season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What scene were you guys shooting at that time?
I think it was the hand.
Yeah, the hand rip
Yeah.
where I read Karen and see her backstory, and they figure out where the female came from. And then in that day, like, we discovered that we had both gone to the same theater program at NYU exactly 4 years apart. So there was a lot to talk about there because I think we both loved our time there. Yeah.
Well, I forgot that you had gone, but I remember I was like I don't know why, like, just slipped my mind in that moment that you had gone there, because when I went to ETW, the acting studio at NYU, you were like legend there once I arrived. You were like, Haley was here, and he was like, fucking good.
Oh man.
So get
That's
your shit
early
together. Oh my God. Yeah. It was like, we had lived oddly parallel lives up until that point.
Yeah. Yeah, like you came in the year that I graduated, so just shipped in the night. We barely missed.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh my God. And so then you were nice enough to do this podcast
Came on
with us
Hero
and play.
Club and crushed it. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Well, a character that will never be forgotten. And I mean, Count Jessica Michelangelo Aldous Vanderhorn was truly a beautiful flash in the pan here.
Haley, did you come up with the full name for him on the spot, or was that something you and George decided on beforehand?
I think that was something that was already written.
Already beforehand. But nothing else, nothing about his personality came from me.
Just the illustration and the things you pick up along the way. But that name certainly points you in a very alive direction.
Oh God, it's so beautiful. Have you played any D&D before coming in and doing the podcast, or?
No, I hadn't. I had really only heard a little bit about it secondhand and from listening to your podcast before I came and did it. So yeah, I was nervous that I wouldn't be able to like figure out the rules and all that stuff, but it ended up being fantastic. And
I learned figured it out perfectly, like so quick.
Crushed it.
Vanderhorn had a whole bunch of like crazy magic items that I know I just sort of sent you. We had like the portal bangles, which you used to insane effect.
Yes.
You used as an offensive item, which certainly wasn't in the plan, but wow.
And then the eyeglasses of truth or something that burn your eyes. Those were fun.
The eye patch of true sight,
eye patch
right?
of truth. That was it. Yeah.
Burned eyeballs, which
we really want to make True Sight Burns into a t-shirt. I think
I will wear that shirt.
The True Sight Burns. Just everybody knows that's not a drawback that I wrote for Haley. He decided that the eye patch of true sight would just sear his eyeballs. It's the funniest thing I've ever heard. Oh God. Oh, I love stuff like that in D&D when it's like choices that are debilitating for the fun of it. Really funny.
Yes.
The best thing that you I think did was the dazzling coat move, which one of my favorite parts of that whole episode is when you three are huddling up and deciding how the combat's going to go, because that was actually you three just like, how are we going to beat this encounter? And you were just like, let's just do it in character. And you all made this perfect plan. Oh, it was really fun to watch. That was great.
Was that when we were fighting all the guys at the end to get out of the cave?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
You're the character of like a guy who always fucks people over is like without a doubt, and also always in the same way was such a fun little discovery to have of like, oh, we thought maybe in the beginning like, oh, you'd have various schemes, but you have one scheme.
Yes.
Which I thought
make them sleep, take the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
my
right.
God.
Even after we survive our ordeal in the cave.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, right. There's still going to be an element of betrayal at some point. Do you have any magic items you want Vanderhorn to have in the future or anything like that?
Now I'm going to have to think about that. Like
next time you come on, I'll let you come up
ideas
with them all.
Yeah.
There was a world where we did have like a little cool Count Vanderhorn PDF that came out. If anybody wants to check it out, Mage Hand Press
Oh.
did a really cool design for your character.
Yeah.
Haley, did you see that? Because now, because of Mage Hand Press, they basically made a character sheet so that if people wanted, they can play as Count Vanderhorn in their own D&D games.
Maybe I
Or
did
put
see
him
that.
in-
I don't know
well,
if I
then
said
we have
that
to
to
show
you.
or there's like
yeah.
if somebody wants to put like him as an NPC in their game.
Oh wait, I
Like,
did
they have
see
all
that
that.
on
Okay, good,
Instagram. Yeah, that was very cool.
yes.
Immortalized in the game. Yeah.
Immortalized forever, all of his statistics. Oh god.
So good.
That was
It's
really
incredible.
great. Yeah, I'll let you select his full loadout next time. I want to see all the Vanderhorn that I selected, like in terms of what he'd be wearing was Party Vanderhorn. So if you want to come up with Heist Vanderhorn or
Yes.
Revenge Vanderhorn, whatever you want to have on you.
The whole assortment of tools. Yeah, and like dressing gown, cocktail bar, like late at night Vanderhorn when they first arrived.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
right.
right.
Yeah.
With his robe.
Yes, yeah.
Popping
And the
cocktail
magical
onions in his mouth.
chains too, right? That immobilize everybody who tries to come across my threshold.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any trap you want? Oh, it'll be fun. It'll be fun designing the Vanderhorn special.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
gonna be great. Do you think you'd ever play D&D like just in a casual setting?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I mean, we're about to do it right now. So, yeah,
Right,
the
we
game
sure
was-
are.
the game was very different than what I was expecting in terms of the story stuff that everybody does. Like the closest thing I'd ever had was like in middle school when you could still find someone to play Axis and Allies and those sort of games, just simply because of their length that you would have to
Oh,
be
yeah,
able
yeah.
to, spend 6 hours over a weekend or something playing. But Dungeons and Dragons was a whole different animal. So it was cool to learn how.
Anybody ever play Heroescape with like the little figurines and the
No.
hexagonal tiles? Oh, that's how I got.
Oh.
I
Yeah, it was
I
very
somewhat
popular.
remember it from like 90s childhood.
Yeah. It
Oh,
was
all
you
the
know,
little
like a-
like the army guys, but like they were
yeah,
really
it was like
customized characters.
soldiers and dragons and Valkyries, and it was it was very much like a fantasy nerd was just like, I want everything to be in one game. Angels and robots, and they fight each other for a pit. Oh my god.
There was this like homemade or not homemade, but some like kind of an indie board game that happened a while ago. It was like they basically, I wonder, it's probably still out there. I forgot what it was called, but it was like you had all these cards, and on each card was like a different fighter, and a fighter could be like a monster, just like a person. But basically, like you would draw your card, and your friend would draw their card, and whatever like pairing of two things, you had to argue why your person would win in a fight.
Oh,
And it was just arguing.
that game ruined friendships. I love that game very much. I think I lost a friend arguing a laser baby would kill a shark robot.
Wow.
Which it would. A laser
I
baby
mean,
is self-explanatory.
well, it depends on if the baby is in the water or
No, the baby is a laser baby. It's not a laser shooting baby. It's a baby made of lasers.
Okay.
Oh,
that was
okay,
the
got it.
Instantly
that, see,
lethal
that was
to
the
a shark.
semantic. That was the semantic. I couldn't, You can't kill a laser. All right, whatever. Over. I get it.
You can't kill a
You
laser.
cannot kill a laser.
You try and you can't.
Let's play some D&D, guys. You guys want to play a little
Okay.
D&D travel
Let's
edition?
play.
I got a
Yeah.
fun one. And I feel like you two chaos elements are gonna maybe survive a little longer than I anticipate. So we're gonna Jack. I
Oh
think
yeah,
you're
just
due
for
one.
reference, Haley. Last time we played this, I just played the actor Pierce Brosnan. So I am a fucking. I don't
Yeah,
give a shit.
Your
right now.
choice when I ask you what your characters are. So let's set the scene, shall we? To a scenario that neither of these people have heard before.
Mhm.
We are going to be trying to rob the vault at the fanciest casino in town. Feel free to come up with any of the characters you like and describe your entrance to the casino. As you guys roll d20s, feel free in your actions to improvise things that you have set up beforehand. For example, if you're running through a hallway, you can say, I spring my smoke trap or whatever you'd like. That's all within the realms of you can do whatever you want in D&D Travel Edition. Just to give you a a little background on what this was. This is just basically what Nick and I would do if we had a D20 on us and we had some time to kill. We just roll absolute chaos D&D. If it's like a 10 or a higher, it's a success. If it's like a 1 to a 9, it's a failure with horrible consequences.
Right.
So, you guys have any questions before we begin?
Okay, what is the fanciest casino in town called?
It is called the Casino King Crimson.
Casino
yeah,
King
Robert
Crimson. All right.
Fripp owns that casino. Yeah, he took it.
How you like that?
Yeah.
A lot of red in the decor.
Yeah.
Robert Fripp. Do you say Robert Fripp? Who did you
Yes.
say?
Yeah, the guitarist in King Crimson. Yeah.
Oh, hell, right.
Yes.
Okay, now that you know who King Crimson is, I can come clean. There's a folder on my desktop labeled King Crimson because I haven't figured out how to get it onto my phone yet.
Ah.
But I
There
love
we go.
I love listening to what's the song? I Talk to
Court
the
of the
Wind.
Crimson
That's
King.
the one.
Oh, that one too. Yeah.
Talk to the Wind
They
is
use
my
that one song in Children of Men in a really great way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fun. That's a fun little tidbit. Nice. So
Yeah.
the casino King Crimson is the casino
Mhm.
run by Robert Fripp.
Sweet.
And feel free
and-
to go ahead, Jack.
All right, so we're robbing this casino.
Yes.
All right, I am just going to. My character's name is. My God. Oh, it's Maxwell Collins, and
Oh man, anticlimactic last name.
yeah, I couldn't think of anything. And he was the former bassist for King Crimson, and he got kicked out. So he's got a bone to pick. I'm wearing I'm like Johnny Depp chic right now. I got a lot of hats and scarves.
A lot of piercings.
A lot of piercings. Just to be cool because I'm like a bassist. Bassist, the coolest person.
Always
and
the
I'm like, so I got a bone to pick with Fripp, and I'm trying to get all that sweet residual money that should have been mine. I was robbed out of the deal by his corrupt manager.
Nice.
Great motivation. I love it. Haley.
I'm Mandalay Ray, who has been casing the joint from that little mini mall that's right next to Excalibur, Mandalay Bay, where I've been working to put on Pete Rose autograph signing sessions. And I'm the guy who runs out and smacks people when they try and take pictures of Pete Rose through the glass at the sports memorabilia shop. But what I've
my
really
God.
been doing is casing the joint, learning the security guards rounds, and I'm dressed in pretty much all Tommy Bahama with a Panama hat and rainbows, obviously. And and free balling
And-
it, obviously.
And
Yeah.
we're friends because when we met, you are the only person who has ever recognized me.
Exactly. Yes. Huge King
And
Crimson
I'm
fan.
flattered.
Yeah. I have I think it's a 21st century paranoid man. I'm wearing a shirt like
That's
that under
it,
my
yeah.
Hawaiian shirt. That the horrified face.
The face, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hell
So
yeah.
we met in the food court. We struck up a great friendship, and now we're gonna pull this heist.
We're gonna
Oh my
get
God.
that money that we deserve.
Yeah.
Okay. Get what's coming to you.
So where are we, George? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
You go.
It's in the heart of Vegas, right where the lights start matching the sunset colors above your heads at 6:30 p.m. Or no, probably later. No, shorter days in the summer, right? No, longer days in the summer. 8:30 p.m. right when the sun is getting to just below the horizon. All the lights are flicking on, cars are swinging by, security is tight, photos are flashing because there are celebrities entering the casino, and you guys can make your way to the civilian entrance. Anything you have on you, you will gonna need to find some way to conceal or trick your way past this security guard who is wanding people.
Well, man,
Well.
it's lucky that I brought my my palm leaf kit today. Most of my tools are made out of rattan and palm and things that aren't susceptible to the metal detector's field.
Ah, shit, man! I brought my fucking knife.
Oh,
How are we gonna do this?
I thought I would have to.
The
I didn't
thing they
think-
hate the most is metal.
I know they hate metal. I didn't think I would have to. I'm not gonna like stab anybody with it, but I thought at one point if things go south, I'd have to like threaten. At least.
Next, come forward.
Oh
Next.
shit! You go in front of me. You go in front of me.
I'll go first. I'll go first.
Okay.
Good evening,
You are
sir.
wanded.
Yes.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Pretty good. Hey, sir, can you tell me? I heard a rumor that the top of the Luxor is the most powerful light display in the world. Is that something that they tell you guys? Can you tell me some of the trivia about this hotel?
While Mandalay is doing that, Maxwell attempts to, when he's going through the detector, throw the knife over the detector so he catches it on the other side while
Okay.
Mandalay is distracting him.
Jack, make a sleight of hand check, and Haley, you are going to make a performance check. Just roll d20. Give me the straight roll.
Alrighty.
6.
13.
13. Haley, the guy starts go. Oh yes, I can. In fact, I am. That is my favorite thing to talk about. The Luxor, the light at the top of the Luxor. Jack, what's your character's first name?
Maxwell.
Maxwell, Mandalay and Maxwell. As Maxwell throws a knife that clatters to the floor like 15 feet away, some guy picks it up and goes, "Hey, this isn't allowed in here," and pockets it.
All right, you can keep it. Oh man, my knife. Oh, I miss it so much. It's okay. You can keep it, man. I slipped into Charlie a little bit there, and that
did.
wasn't okay.
It's cool, Charlie. Mandalay, you get wanded. Nothing comes up. You're free. You go ahead, sir.
Sir, thank you. I always love to learn new things about our beautiful city. You have a great night.
Oh, thank you. Not often I get to talk about. Wait, where are you going? And then you guys walk away.
From one Luxor head to another, you're all right, man.
I love when the ceiling is slanted in an almost claustrophobic way in the room. That is where I like to rest my head. The walls.
Man, I
feel like
love
they're closing
45-degree
in on you.
angles.
Oh yeah, it's amazing that the Egyptians came up with such a shape. That's what I think about when I stare at the fake Statue of Liberty and the fake Empire State Building and the fake Arthur's Castle. It's really the pyramid that's always spoke to me.
To think that eons ago, all people worked tirelessly to make these monuments, and now we have basically just as good versions of them here in Las Vegas.
Both of you get shouldered forward as a waiter bumps past you, saying, "Excuse me, gentlemen."
It looks like we have about 15 minutes until this.
You wanna get a lay of the land? Maybe play a couple games of blackjack, just to blend in with the crowd, make it seem like we're paying customers. You know?
Exactly. Let's go belly up to the blackjack table.
Okay, I just happen to have a deck of cards here, guys. So
Whoa!
we get sound effects this time. All right.
Ooh, that's sweet production value.
It sounds like I'm drawing lots of cards, but I'm just drawing one card over and over again. You guys make your way to the table. The dealer gives you 2 seats, sits you down. Hey, gentlemen, I don't really know how to talk as a blackjack dealer as myself, but here you go, and let's roll to see if you win at blackjack. Everybody roll
Alrighty.
a little blackjack. Do you get it? Check.
7.
7.
8.
8. Okay, so after both Mandalay and Maxwell lose quite a bit of money at blackjack, about 5 minutes goes by. There is
Goddamn Fripp taking more of my cash, my sweet basis cash.
Speaking of
This
which,
is why I came here to rob him, and he still gets my money.
Fripp suddenly enters the floor.
Oh,
He looks flustered. He's surrounded by staff, and he's yelling at them as he says, "You catch." Can everybody, both of you, make a perception check? See if you hear what he's yelling at his staff.
All right.
man, I do not roll well when we play this. 3.
I just got a 1.
What did you get?
A 1.
Oh, okay.
It's incredible we can't hear him because he's known for being such a goddamn loud guitarist. We've all heard Bowie's Heroes.
It's weird. His guitar, I remember from being in the band with him, his guitar is super loud, but his voice super quiet.
He's got a very quiet voice, and
Got
he
a quiet
incredible.
singing voice.
as he shouts
Would have never
quietly at his
guessed.
staff. He leads them out and appears to be streaming away from a room that is guarded by 2 guards with very heavy doors that slam shut. You don't quite get a look inside though as they do close.
Are the guards kind of in their own little area? Like, if we went out over there and decided to, like, I don't know, mess with the guards or do something to the guards, would, like, the casino floor see us?
No, you would be like just past the alcove and away from the noise and the bustle that unless there is an all-out screaming fist fight, nothing is going to really draw any attention.
Terrific.
Say, Mandalay, I have an idea just from consulting my own head.
Shoot, Maxwell.
What if we went up to those 2 guards, I choked one out with one of my many scarves, and you used your palm thing in some way? You know, many uses.
Check this out, Maxwell. I just saw behind the bar there is a triple Jimmy Buffett patented margarita machine. I cut my teeth on this machine back in my bartending days, and I brought a couple of potions, powdered potions that I can use to knock the other guard out. Sounds like a plan.
That's
Let
way
me
better
leap over
than
the
my
bar and
scarf
blend
plan
in.
for sure.
So what is the insane list of items we have now? I'm sorry.
Poisoned palm leaves that go in frozen margaritas.
Oh, obviously.
And scarves, but let's go with the margarita thing for sure. All right.
Oh, we want to
Let's
choke him
order
out to
up
be
a couple
sure.
of- Yeah, sure. If it goes
Always
south,
so. And then
we got
choke them out then.
we got the scarves as a backup plan. All right, Mandalay, let's go order us some frozen bevies.
You got
That's
it.
what
you
we
guys-
in the biz call beverages.
Get up to the bar. You guys get up to the bar. The bartender. Oh, look at more sound effects I have.
Nice.
Oh wait, sorry. This is a margarita machine that you cut your teeth on. We don't necessarily have to order. We already don't have a ton of money.
I've leaped over the
That's
counter and made use of it myself, pulling my Panama hat down over my eyes. Gosh, Maxwell, the security in this casino is terrible in the bar area.
It's almost as if they don't give a shit who makes them drinks as long as people get drunk and spend money. God, frick.
God. Fripp!
That's true. Okay, you guys get some two nice ice-filled, umbrellaed, make your own margarita stations.
Wait, let me take a sip of this real quick.
Yeah.
Before we put poison in it. Mandalay. That's a solid margarita, baby. It's good
You
work.
can feel the island times. I'll take a sip too, just a little one. Oh, strawberry
Ooh.
pina colada.
God damn.
you guys
know
made
what?
some fancy drinks back there.
You know what? Can I just drink this one by myself and maybe we make 2 more margaritas and then we put the poison in those just so we have some
We
bevies?
still have time.
Okay.
We still have time.
Both
yes.
of you make a Constitution save.
Oh god. 7. What the fuck?
Oh
8.
man, Mandalay and Maxwell getting a little tipsy, baby.
Oh my God, Maxwell. I'm starting to think that I might have been adding the same amount of rum that I usually use. In the margarita,
that's-
too.
Oof, man. I love mixing alcohol and margaritas same as the next guy, but shit, I'm feeling out of it.
Okay, you guys have 2 fresh margaritas in your hands.
All right, let me put some poison in this drink. And now
right.
we have to stop drinking them because there's poison in them now.
For sure.
All right.
I'll memorize this perfectly. Right hand poison drink, left hand my drink. Got it.
You see, when you're holding 2 drinks and only one of them is poisoned, the L is what looks like is your left hand. It looks like an L when you look at it, and the P is poison.
Yeah, I get it. I have hands.
Yes.
Hey, Jack, really quick, right now, do you remember which one is the poison drink and which one is
Yeah,
safe?
of course. The poison is the left drink, and the real one is the left drink.
I remember what you said, and I am not going to tell you if that's correct.
No. Okay, all right. Here's what I said.
No. Okay, you're drunk. Let's
All
keep
right.
going.
Fine. So let's
All right.
go give these guys some cold poison bevies.
That's too funny. Okay, you guys walk over to the 2 guards at the edge of the door. Both of them look at you. They put their hand out and say, "Hey, sorry, fellas, no admittance."
Gentlemen of the guard, I just wanted to thank you with a virgin frozen cocktail. It's very hot on the strip tonight, and I just thought you'd like a refreshment. I work at the bar. See my Panama hat?
Roll a persuasion check with advantage. Roll twice. Take the higher.
16.
Oh wait, thanks, man. This is I really need this thing. Appreciate it.
I know how hard you guys work, so I just wanted to show my appreciation.
Hey, Tommy, this guy got us drinks. Hey, do I get a drink?
Yeah, courtesy of me, Maxwell Collins. You know, the former bassist.
I'm gonna roll a check to see if he knows. No, I don't think I ever heard of you.
Ah, damn. Well, you know, that really is a shame, but you know, I figure if you guys, you've been doing this for a bit. Maybe you could use a cold beverage too. So yeah, it was just like a plan that me and my friend have. Yeah, I implore you to take this beverage, and if you don't, I do have scarves. Just to let you know. Here you go, sir.
Wow. Wow. Okay, do you hand him the left drink or the right drink?
I hand him the right drink.
He takes the drink. Oh man, yeah, this is delicious. And then both of the guards fall unconscious.
Holy shit, it worked.
You got the right one.
Our dastardly plan is successful.
Oh man, I thought we were too drunk for it, but turns out we're still pretty drunk.
You nailed it. Yeah, you're still pretty drunk. You guys
make it that much better when we get rich tonight, man.
Oh man, I love getting rich while I'm wasted.
And then we're gonna put it on 17 Black, right? Am I remembering this wrong?
Yeah, 17 Black. That's like our favorite number and color on a table.
You guys enter a cold linoleum hallway after pushing open the heavy brass doors. It's suspiciously empty, and you hear a little buzzing, but you don't see anything in front of you.
I look around to see if there's like security cameras.
There is one security camera in like the top right corner.
I throw a scarf over it.
Okay, roll a an attack roll.
Scarf check? I understand.
Roll a scarf attack, please.
14. 14. Finally.
The scarf flutters through the air, drapes itself over the camera.
Nice throw.
Yes. But there's still that suspicious buzzing noise.
What could that be?
We take a look around the hallway.
Okay, roll a investigation check.
Both of us?
Both of you.
12.
12. Mandalay, you see just the hint of perhaps a red light refracting off a little bit of shadow on the side towards the wall.
It almost sounds like the buzzing of a guitar amp, but I could be mistaken. I may be making assumptions about Robert Fripp.
He's got that amp.
He loves music. He loves playing in every room of his house, so maybe he has an amp in every room of this casino?
And he would want to practice in a place where there are no cameras to watch him.
Right. All right, let's find our way in there. Maybe we can like use the amp to our advantage, you know, maybe like create some feedback, get everybody covering their ears while we get away with the cash.
Maxwell, did you bring your collapsible bass?
Of course I did. I got it right here.
Somehow, your wooden collapsible bass.
And then somehow within one of Maxwell's scarves emerges a collapsible bass that I reassemble. I'm like, I always got it with me just in case they want me back in the band.
Yes.
It's made out of non-metal materials. So it's just like a big bass, and you walk down the hallway, I presume?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as you two walk forward, you immediately trip the laser alarms in the hallway.
That was no guitar amp at all! And you couldn't even plug it in anyway.
And an alarm starts sounding, and you start to hear boot thumps behind you as guards start responding. What do you both do?
Oh, it's just like what they say. You can't kill lasers.
You cannot kill lasers, says the PA above you.
Okay. I attempt to play a funky bass riff that immediately diffuses the tension when the guards come into the hallway.
Roll a performance check.
Here we go. 7.
Oh man, you start playing like
it's the Seinfeld theme, so it doesn't work.
It confuses them for a moment, but then 3 guards enter, holding their weapons aloft and point them at you, telling you to freeze.
Oh man, Mandalay, help!
Don't shoot, and if you're gonna shoot, shoot me first. I don't think the world can lose the immortal bass music of my friend here. You wouldn't kill a musician, would you?
Mandalay, you don't have to do this. I know I'm not that great of a bass player. The reason I got fired, I never told you, but it's because the only riff I know is the Seinfeld theme song.
What?
That makes you a terrible bass player.
If you think about it, it's really just noodling on a bass. It's not, it's not really like a cohesive song.
No.
I'm no good. Don't do this for me.
There's no consistent tempo to that whatsoever. Why would you claim?
We didn't ask you, guard.
I know, but I'm here, and I feel like you're ignoring me. So
don't shoot my friend, please. He's the best person I ever met.
You two, come over here. Put your hands up. I'm friggin' arrest you. I'm friggin' do a non-legal arrest on you. And he points his gun at you and leads you.
Are you guys even allowed to be armed?
He says, "Hey, no questions," and he gets you out of the hallway.
Wait! I think my friend has a point.
No. We're not going to address the semantics of this. Get in.
No, I don't know if this is allowed.
Get in this mysterious car.
Unless you have.
They shove you into a car in the back alley, and inside it's a limo. And sitting with his big Persian cat that he is petting and holding a semi-automatic weapon is Robert Fripp. His guitar. He goes, "Hello, gentlemen. It's me, Robert Fripp, the owner of the Casino King Crimson."
Still trading on that name all these years later, Fripp. You probably didn't even have any hit soundtracks for shows like Seinfeld or Frasier.
Thank you.
No, I don't concern myself with such drivel. I prefer to ask the big questions, like, what are you doing in my casino? And he points a large weapon at you that looks like a guitar.
Okay, here's what I do. I deploy the collapsible bass out of my scarf in an attempt to throw it at him so that the gun falls out of his hands.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
And then if we pull this off, Mandalay, let's just take his wallet and run.
I think that's fair day's pay.
17.
17. The gun is knocked out of his hand. Curse you! And then his cat screeches and darts at you. Maxwell Mandalay. God, you picked two. It's about the same first 2 letters. Here we go. 18. This will. Both of you have 20 hit points, just so you know. Mandalay. No, God damn it. Maxwell, you will take 5 damage as the cat begins to claw at your face and chest.
Yeah!
I jump for the cat and try and catch him in my large Panama hat.
Okay. Roll a grapple check. I will oppose the cat's grapple.
17.
13. The cat becomes trapped inside of the hat and gets tangled up in it and is now restrained completely.
Grab his wallet.
Here, you throw the cat through the division up into the driver's area.
Yeah. That'll be fine for the driver.
That'll slow him down.
Fripp yells, "Go!" And the car takes off and starts screeching on the main streets of Las Vegas.
I attempt to throw the cat through the divider so that it's out of the main limo car.
Roll an attack.
3.
It just slams into the back wall. You just hear a cat thump against the back wall, and maybe it just goes completely still.
No, sad.
It's kind of sad. Fripp responds by picking up his guitar, now a knocked askew, picks up a sawed-off shotgun that looks like another musical thing, a treble clef. Yeah. A 16. He fires and buckshot sprays into Mandalay's chest. You take 10 damage, Mandalay.
Ah!
You'll not steal my wallet, heathens.
Ah! It's only fair. We already lost several $100s at the blackjack table tonight.
Mandalay! Maxwell goes over to Mandalay and like holds him in his arms to comfort him. There's got to be at least $60 in there. We can easily make back our blackjack losses. Please just hang in there for me, buddy.
I can see margarita mix coming out of these holes in my stomach.
Don't go to the great Margaritaville in the sky.
It's so beautiful, so sunny.
No, resist.
Okay.
Roll a death saving throw.
Oh, 2.
2.
Oh fuck.
Mandalay begins to fade away, his eyes fluttering as Fripp stops the car and steps out and yells at you to get out here so I can face you both once and for all.
Damn it, Fripp. There was never anything worthwhile after Heroes. I just want you to know that before I die.
George, can you check if that really stung Fripp's ego?
Yes, I will. How dare you mention that? How dare you, in my proximity, mention that garbage filth?
Oh, my palm gear is wet with blood.
Fuck. Okay, Maxwell. Am I outside of the car yet, or we're both still in the car?
You can leave Mandalay in the car to face Fripp, who is tuning an electric guitar that is plugged into the car.
Oh man. Okay. I grab Mandalay's Panama hat and I go, I'm just gonna borrow this just for a second, buddy. Don't go dying on me.
Take it. I'll stick around.
I go outside of the car and I grab my bass on the way and I challenge him to a riff off.
He's already expecting that and more than willing to accept. Both of you will make opposing performance checks.
Maxwell chooses the riff from Seinfeld. Nat 20. Nat 20.
18 for Fripp. So Fripp plays an extremely popular AC/DC riff, gets a whole crowd, and then up steps Maxwell, who plays the Seinfeld theme. And then the guy, I forget his name, the guy who plays Kramer exits the store opposite, and everybody goes, oh.
In the distraction, I grab his wallet and then go get Mandalay and run away.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
12.
You get it. Oh, my wallet.
Yes. Haha, fuck you. Why do you still have a Blockbuster card?
Because I think it might come back.
It's never coming back.
I don't know. Traveling to rent your films is fun. Make an athletics check, Jack.
Okay. 8.
You are unable to take Mandalay. You feel his wet, slippery hand slip out of yours.
No! My friend, I just want you to know that was the greatest guitar battle I've ever seen in my life. And I'm from Margaritaville.
Thank you, man. That means so much coming from you.
Oh, and then do you run as Fripp begins to reload his actual weapon?
I just try to. I mean, what can I try to pick him up again, or is Mandalay just dead?
Mandalay is unmovable at this point.
Okay, Maxwell looks at the Panama hat and goes, "I'm gonna take care of you, buddy. I'm gonna take real good care of you." And then sprints down the Vegas Strip, trying to avoid the gunfire.
You'll not get away from me! Here comes one shot from Fripp. 2, it's a miss.
Okay.
Get back
I had a 4.
here! Another 6 is another miss. Yeah, you don't need to roll.
Oh my god.
And then the third shot rings out. My wallet! I had $3 on an ExxonMobil gift card! 4, miss. and Maxwell is away into the night of Vegas. A successful heist.
Cut to 2 years later. I am visiting the grave of Mandalay Ray. It says it on the gravestone, and I pour out one amazing margarita onto his grave to honor him.
I knew you'd come back one day.
Oh no, we're still going?
Fripp stands behind you with a shotgun pointed firmly at your chest.
Fripp, you've been waiting at Mandalay Ray's grave for 2 years?
Yes, in that bush. And he points
Oh
over.
no, I didn't check that bush.
You didn't, and that will be your undoing. Roll one final quick draw to end the combat between you and Fripp once and for all, Maxwell.
8.
2.
Oh shit.
Maxwell draws first and ends Fripp once and for all. I will always be the superior guitarist.
Yeah, but you can't play Seinfeld for shit. He whips the scarf over his shoulder and walks into the sunset.
Ooh, wah, wah, wah. And that's the end of that, guys. Great
Wow.
job. What a D&D travel edition. Yeah, wait, that is definitely the song that plays when you walk into the sunset.
But with like an orchestral backing, so it sounds like a movie.
Yeah, right.
Ba, 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 ba,
It's very
ba,
similar to
ba.
the Indiana Jones theme. Ha, 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 ha.
Yeah, true. Actually, true. If you slow it down,
It is. Oh,
pretty close.
Fuck. That's what it is.
Oh my god.
No. All right, guys. That's D&D Travel Edition. Play it whenever you're bored and just need to, kill some time. That we kill a lot of time with that, guys. Great job. You guys were completely unsuccessful in robbing the vault, but you did get away with that piece of shit's wallet. And
Vegas always gets its money back.
yeah, right. Oh,
Not
God.
since Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas has such a classic tale been told.
Yes.
Oh, man. Okay, and then we just have Haley. Before you go, we have one question for you coming from one of our listeners, and actually somebody who's been on Hero Club before, Jeffrey Robb. Jeffrey would like to ask, how did you approach playing Count Vanderhorn and making him your own? I mean, I would love to know that question because you came in with like a fully formed character idea. Yeah, what thinking did you do on the character before you came in to record?
I mean, it was really just following you guys' lead, and then just you kind of discover that raising the stakes and the ridiculousness seems like the best way to go. And like, I don't know, I guess did a lot of listening early on, and then kind of leaned heavy into the sort of guy who would wear an eye patch and
Right.
would live in that ornate tower in New York City. But yeah, I mean, it's this is all new stuff for me. So I feel like
you came in so full with like these small character details, like the gin fizz. Oh,
Insane.
you were
I got
exceptional at specifics.
Thanks, thank you.
That was the gin fizz
I
was
feel like I'm
amazing.
flying by the seat of my pants each time, but yeah, it's fun doing it with you guys. So now I'll have a little time to plot out some of his gear, this next character's gear.
Please,
the
please
1910,
do
which is
go
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just give you the reins, man.
I
It's-
really
oh my
we'll
God.
only rein it in if we absolutely have to, but otherwise go absolutely nuts. Well, thank you, Haley. Thank you so much for joining us, taking
Thank
the
you,
time out of
guys.
your quarantine. So nice to get to play with you and hang with you. And
you.
then all of you guys listening to members only, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for listening to Hero Club proper. Let us know.
Megan Rink, you gave us some great
Oh.
fan art from the last travel edition.
Megan Rink, thank you so much. We love
So
we're
good.
posting that soon. It's so awesome. And if you really like Hero Club and you want your friends to listen to it, please tell them. The best way for people to hear about us is word of mouth from people you know. And also write us a little review on your preferred platform. Seeing those reviews come up on iTunes makes us super happy and also makes it a little more visible to other people. We'd really appreciate that. Also, we're on Facebook and Instagram at Hero Club Podcast, and our website is www.heroclubpodcast.com. It always feels really dumb to say the W's, but I can't get out of that habit from like when I used to watch Cyber Chase and they were like www.
It's the best way to do it.
Whatever. Haley, thank you for joining us again, man.
Thank you guys so much. Looking forward to next time.
You rock, dude. Thank you so much.
Stay safe, everyone.
Welcome to Hero Club, members only. Glad to have you. This is where we talk about all the things that we don't get to say on the show, 'cause that's not our thing. Welcome to Hero Club, members only.